Everyone is buying the Britney Spears book. Everyone is reading it. And today, I'm going to tell y'all the exciting moments, the tragic moments, and how she got out of a 13-year conservatorship that was run by her father. I hope y'all enjoy the video with me, Anne Marie. Evening, my Cajun cuties. How are y'all today? I hope y'all having a great evening, and I hope y'all ready to listen to me, Anne Marie, aka the Cajun crime queen from Carrico, Louisiana. Cajun born, Cajun bred, and when I die, I'll be Cajun dead. Y'all, last night was Halloween, my favorite holiday ever. I love Halloween, but it is time for Christmas, which is another joyous holiday. We all love Christmas. I am wearing my Britney Spears costume. I don't know if y'all can see. She did the Hit Me Baby One More Time in this schoolgirl outfit with these pigtail braids and the schoolgirl outfit. So I said to myself, I'm going to wear this while I talk to y'all about Britney Spears. Britney Spears wrote a book and everyone is talking about it. And I'm going to tell y'all the happy times, the good times, the tragic times, and how she got away from this conservatorship after 13 years from her father. Britney Jean Spears was born December 2nd, 1981 in Macomb, Mississippi. When she was just a baby, she moved to the best state ever, my state, no, just playing, Kentwood, Louisiana. Now, when they got to Kentwood, they were happy, but they really didn't have any money. It was Britney, it was Britney's mom, Lynn, Britney's dad, Jamie, and Britney's older brother, Brian. Jamie Spears started drinking a lot, the dad, and he was just in a chaos. He was all over the place. And it was even said that Britney was so terrified of him that she didn't even want to get in the car with him because she said he would talk to himself. He would look around. No one can understand what he was saying. And he made the excuse that his father, June, Jamie's father, June, pushed him a lot. So he never felt good enough. It was even said that June, Britney's grandfather, put her grandmother, Jean, who Britney's named after, Britney Jean, in a mental facility because she was severely depressed by the death of her 3-day-old baby, which y'all, oh my God, my heart goes out to y'all. Anyone that has lost a child or anything like that, I hope I never experienced that. And I love y'all dearly. And I hope y'all are just trying to get past it. Well, I just don't think you ever can. It's your baby, it's your child. No one's ever supposed to bury their child. They put her on lithium while she was in the mental health facility. As soon as she got out, she went to the grave of her 3-day-old baby that had passed away and shot herself. That was absolutely traumatizing. Absolutely traumatizing. And maybe that's why Britney's father, Jamie, drank a lot and was severely depressed. Now, also, another thing that's very traumatizing for Britney was her father would come home sometimes hours, days later, and start arguing with Lynn Spears, who had these 2 little bitty babies. Argue back and forth. Britney said she would run out to the kitchen. It was 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning in her little nightgown, and she would yell, stop, Mom, stop arguing, and give him something to eat and send him to bed. Now, this is a child, y'all. She should be playing with doll houses and dolls and Barbies and playing outside and singing and dancing. But she was worried about her parents. She wanted everything to be perfect. And it just felt like nothing could be perfect with her dad drinking all the time. So she felt like she had to take care of both her parents. And that is a sad, sad feeling. And she still thinks about it today. Britney loved being the center of attention. She adored it, and everyone noticed. Well, when she was 8 years old, her mother, Lynn, and Britney drove to Atlanta to audition for the Mickey Mouse Club. We all know what that is, especially us, the 40-year-olds, because we watched it every day after school. Britney auditioned, Christina Aguilera auditioned, and the beautiful Carrie Russell auditioned. Now, they were all rejected. They all did a great job, but they were all rejected due to their age. They were only 8 years old, and they wanted someone who was older. So Britney went on at the age of 10 to Star Search. We all remember Star Search with Ed McMahon. He did it for years. We loved it. She sang beautifully, but she lost to Marty Thomas. He had 4 stars. She had 3.75. She barely lost, but they went back to Kentwood, and while they went back, her little sister was born on April 4th of 1991. She had a beautiful little sister named Jamie Lynn Spears, who we all know today. One day she was in the kitchen with her mother, Britney, and they were doing something with one of her costumes, and her mother started bleeding everywhere. There was like a river flowing of blood. Britney was so traumatized, couldn't figure out, oh my God, what happened, what happened, what happened? What's going on, Mom? What's going on? Well, she called her dad. They rushed in. They took her to the hospital. She had postpartum hemorrhage, which they say is very common. So Britney was okay, my mom is safe. But then she started looking for her mom and needing to be around her mom 24/7. She had this disconnect feeling, like, is my mom okay? She was constantly worried about her mom, constantly looking for her mom at dance competition, dance practice, all those kinds of things. It was very, very scary for a 9-year-old. Well, Britney goes on in 1992 to make the Mickey Mouse Club along with Christina Aguilera, along with Justin Timberlake, and along with Carrie Russell, Ryan Gosling as well. They had a great time. The show was canceled in 1994, which was sad. I remember that. I love that show so much. Britney came back to Kentwood, and at 13 years old, she started smoking, which a lot of us have done. We start trying new things, especially smoking. Well, one day her mother, Lynn, while Britney was driving them around, it was Britney driving, 13, her mother in the passenger seat, and the little bitty baby, Jamie Lynn, in the back seat, in a car seat. Why was she driving? I have no clue, but Britney was driving. All of a sudden, Lynn said, God, I smell smoke. So Britney was like, what? She grabbed Britney's hand and smelled it. Well, Britney lost control of the car, totaled the car. Thank God nobody was hurt, nobody died. But she said her mother yelled and yelled and yelled at her. Why? Because you shouldn't have been letting a 13-year-old drive a car. It just didn't make sense. And with the baby in the back seat, anything could have happened. Anybody could have gotten hurt. But Britney was rebellious. She wanted to do her own thing, and she knew she could do her own thing. And that's what made her the way she is to this day. When she wants something, she goes and do it. And I admire her for that tremendously. I wish I was like that, but I'm kind of timid and shy, and I kind of think about it for a little bit. So Britney is actually a very determined young lady. Britney was constantly getting fussed at by her parents. I just felt like she was the middle child and everything kind of came down on her. Well, when she was also just 13 in the 8th grade, Lynn Spears and Britney Spears would drive to Biloxi, Mississippi. Biloxi is wonderful. If y'all haven't been, you'll need to go. It's cool. It's just down the road in Louisiana. While they were driving and while they were there, Lynn Spears would buy her daughter White Russian daiquiris, and they would drink them and call them toddies. Now, first you're letting your 13-year-old drive a car, and then you're buying alcohol for your 13-year-old, drinking it with her. But you're upset about her wrecking the car and driving when you're the one that told her to? So I'm just going to get that straight right there. That is extremely weird. Britney kept trying to get her break. She kept trying. It finally happened at the age of 15. Young, sweet Britney signed with Jive Records. Oh, how exciting. She also opened for NSYNC. She also sang at malls promoting her album. And y'all, her album, wonderful. I remember after school, I was in the 8th grade, and her album came out January 12th of 1999. And my brother and I, when we got out of school, we went straight to the mall so we can buy the CD. Oh, so exciting. So exciting. Her album sold over 10 million copies. It was also #1 on the US Billboard 200 and certified 2 times platinum. Wow, that's just crazy. And also, she was named the youngest artist ever to sell that many items. This is just huge. This is absolutely amazing for Britney. She did what she had to do. She had a chaperone with her named Felicia because her mother was teaching and her sister Jamie Lynn was just a baby, so they couldn't be with her. And Britney also performed at the 2001 VMAs. My favorite, oh my God, favorite performance by Britney. She had this sexy outfit, but the best part about her coming out with the tiger, while she was singing I'm a Slave for You, she was holding a albino python. Now, I'm not afraid of snakes, never have been. They don't bother me. Y'all put a roach in front of me, I'll pass out and lose my mind. They draped it over her shoulders, and she said while it was around her shoulders, it kept coming in her face and hissing at her. Now, and flicking its tongue at her. She was petrified, but she went on and did her act and did a beautiful job. Absolutely her best performance ever, in my opinion. Now, she said that she agrees with me. She said that it was one of her best performances ever, but it was scary because of the snake. They had a lion or a tiger she was in a cage with. I think it was a lion, maybe a tiger. I don't know. Y'all go watch the video. It's my favorite video. But she was doing her thing, honey. She was getting everything done. She went huge with Hit Me Baby One More Time, the outfit I'm wearing. She went huge with every single song and every single album. Yeah. In January 2001, was one of the best memories and moments that Britney Spears ever had. She was on this tour for this festival. She was feeling free. She went skinny dipping with her backup singers, her dancers. She was just having a wonderful time, amazing time. And she said it was just a great moment to just feel the feeling of being Britney. Now, around this time, she started dating who? Justin Timberlake. Y'all, he was a heartthrob from NSYNC. He was a heartthrob. I was not a big Justin Timberlake fan, never was. I liked the Backstreet Boys, yeah, but all my friends loved NSYNC, especially Justin Timberlake. I kind of rather JC, but that's just me. They started dating. They shared a beautiful, airy 2-story home. They lived together. Britney's parents and family would come visit. She would spoil Jamie Lynn, buy whatever she wanted. She just was having a great time being in this relationship and having fun with her family. It was just a great time for Britney. Well, rumors kept coming out that Justin was cheating on Britney. Now, that doesn't surprise me. Just like Elvis. Elvis, who's also my favorite singer ever. I love him, everything. Even my dog is named Elvis. I love Elvis. But he was cheating on Priscilla. These performers, they meet these girls everywhere and these groupies, and they cheat on, they sleep around, whatever. Britney said she knew, but she just kind of bypassed it and believed him. Well, around this time, after she was finding out everything, she found out she was pregnant. She was extremely young. Only 20. She was excited but couldn't be excited. She knew they were too young, but she wanted to have her baby. But Justin made it clear that he did not want a child, that he was too young, their careers were just taking off, and a child would slow them down, so he said absolutely not. She said she would never have an abortion. She thought, no, absolutely not. But it was kind of put in her head that she had to have one, which, no, she didn't. A woman's body is a woman's body. A woman can choose whatever she wants to choose. I think in my mind that she really, truly wanted that baby. She would have done whatever she could to keep it, but she was under a tremendous amount of pressure. She said on the day of the appointment, no one knew. The only people that knew were Justin and Felicia, her chaperone. She took the 2 pills. She said she was in excruciating pain on the floor in the bathroom, crying, hugging the toilet, thought she was going to die, crying because her baby was leaving her. Justin would come in and serenade and play the guitar, which I would be like, what the hell are you doing? That's the last thing I want. But nevertheless, he did it. And she said when it was all over, she cried and cried and cried. And actually, her song, Every Time, if y'all watch the video, there's a lady giving birth. And in the video, she said supposedly there was some type of meaning to it. And Britney said she had a lot of trouble singing Every Time, even recording it, because she thought about her baby, which is so sad. I just wish and I hope that she honestly did this for herself and her body and her career. I hope she didn't do it for Justin or anybody else. But her family didn't know. And I just have a feeling even if her family did know, they would probably make her have an abortion, which is sad. It's your body. Do what you want with your body. After her abortion, Britney still loved Justin. She wanted to be with Justin. But Justin broke up with her. Guess why? Because she cheated on him with Wade Robson. We all know Wade Robson. He's an amazing choreographer. He did work with Britney Spears. He did work with Michael Jackson, and he did work with NSYNC. He was an amazing choreographer. Well, she kissed him. Okay, she kissed him. They were young. They were whatever. It doesn't matter. So Justin broke up with her. But I think Justin wanted to break up with her, and that was just an excuse. Okay, but Wade Robson was amazing. He got his start when he was imitating Michael Jackson. He was like 4 or 5 years old. Started dancing with Michael Jackson in concerts. This little boy was amazing. Y'all need to go see some of his videos. He was a genius at dancing. And I think he was like 13, 14 years old, choreographing his own dance. And everybody wanted him. He had classes and everything. Just a wonderful person. Well, Britney saw Justin Timberlake's Cry Me a River with his Justified album was pretty much about her. And there was a Britney Spears lookalike in the video. She was devastated. She was like a zombie. She didn't eat. She didn't drink. She didn't leave her house. She didn't sleep. It was just pitiful. She was so depressed over the breakup. She thought it would never happen. She was in love with this guy. She couldn't get past it. Okay? How frightening and terrifying is that? Okay, y'all? It is just crazy. Now, Britney did a scene with Madonna. We all know the kiss. We all know, which I thought was amazing. I thought it was great. I mean, one of the biggest legends in the world is Madonna. We all know that. And the Princess of Pop, Britney Spears. Christina Aguilera was there, but I mean, whatever. Everybody was just amazed. They shared a kiss. They did their thing, and everybody made a big deal of it, which is amazing. Now, Britney got to know Madonna, and she loved Madonna, which I probably think I would too, because she just doesn't care about anything. She just does her own thing, which I love. I wish I could be like that. Britney said that Madonna demands power and receives it. She demands what she wants, and she gets it going. And nothing ever doesn't go her way, which is amazing. People need to feel that way. Don't be scared of these people working for you, Britney. These people working for Madonna. Don't let them tell you anything different. They're working for Britney Spears. So you demand the power you want. You do what you got to do. And you are happy with what you do. And another thing that was going on was there was all this positive press, all this media about Justin Timberlake on this magazine, Christina Aguilera on this magazine. Everything was going fine for them. In the meantime, everybody's mad at Britney because she cheated on Justin with Wade, supposedly. Who cares? They're like 20. I mean, if that happened, you move on. You don't write a song about it, but hey, maybe that was just his grieving. That's just my personal opinion. Now, we all know on January 3rd of 2004, Britney went to Las Vegas and married her childhood friend, Jason Alexander, at the Little White Wedding Chapel at like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. It was supposed to be a joke. It was fun. The next day, her parents came. You got to get it annulled. She said, y'all, it was a joke. It was fun. We had fun. Exactly. Who cares? You're like 20. Go have fun. Do what you got to do. On January 5th, the marriage was annulled. That summer, of '04, Britney met Kevin Federline. Kevin Federline was one of her backup dancers. The first night they hung out, he held her for hours in the pool. Hours. She felt safe. She felt good. She felt wonderful. She said that it was a feeling of just being close to someone, and that someone not letting her go. And that's an amazing feeling. And let me tell y'all something. My man, we could be sleeping, and sometimes we get too hot. He'll reach over and grab my hand or just touch my leg or touch my arm just to feel me. And that's such an amazing feeling. And Kevin made her feel that way, just so safe. That's the only thing that that's the only word that comes to mind. You feel safe, loved, and just wanted at that moment. Well, on October 6th of 2004, Britney married Kevin. Britney also found out that Kevin had a pregnant ex-girlfriend and an older child. Britney had no clue, so we can't blame her. She didn't even know what was going on. She still married him, and just a couple of months later, she became pregnant. Now, at her wedding, y'all, she didn't tell anybody. Everybody just came, and it was a huge surprise, which is wonderful. I love that. There's no planning. It's just, boom, I'm getting married. And on September 14th, 2005, Sean Preston was born. Beautiful, beautiful baby boy. And just 1 year later, Jaden James was born on September 12th, 2006. Here Britney is with these two precious baby boys. She said that she would cuddle them, love them. She felt safe when she was with them. She felt safe when she was pregnant because she could hold them safe. And she said she also became extremely overprotective, not even letting her mom hold them until they were 2 months old. In the meantime, Kevin is at the bars trying to, promote an album, trying to sing, trying to do this, smoking weed. She would constantly go to the studio to try to see him. His security guards would say no. No. Excuse me? She was probably paying for all of that, and you can't go see your husband to support him, to see what's going on. That wouldn't have worked with me. I probably would have broke down that door. Yeah, I would have lost my mind. But anyway, that's just me. He kept rejecting her. He wouldn't talk to her, wouldn't come see her. So finally, in 2007, Britney filed for divorce, which we were all happy about because she deserved so much better. She did not deserve to be treated that way. But for some reason, Kevin tried to take the kids away from her. She was so angry that he wouldn't let Britney see them. I don't know why. He said she was unfit. She was so angry one night that she went to a salon, grabbed some clippers, and shaved her head. And after that, all the photographers around her, she got out of a car, she grabbed an umbrella and hit the photographer's car. She was that angry. Then, not too long after that, she grabbed Jaden James because they told her it was going to be the last time she was going to see her children. She grabbed him. She locked herself in a bathroom. And they called the police because she did that. They said she was crazy, and they admitted her to a hospital. Now, she was gone before the 72 hours. She was out of there. Her drug of choice was Adderall around this time. But, y'all, now we know. Now we know why Britney had a meltdown. We know why she shaved her head. We know why she was cursing everybody out, acting crazy. I would too. My babies are my life. I have to know exactly where they are 24/7. I have to know exactly who they with, where they going, if they okay. No wonder she had a mental breakdown. I know I would. Y'all would definitely see me in the mental facility if that happened to me. And I would definitely be doing crazy things. So now we know, and now we can say this is what was going on with Britney. The media made a big deal out of everything. The damage was done. All Britney wanted to do was love her boys, cuddle them. She said the best thing ever was cuddling them and taking naps, which is amazing with your two babies. She was devastated by everything, and her mom was acting suspicious. The weekend before they had went out of town, her mom was fine, but her mom called her acting suspicious and said, come to the beach house, we need to talk to you. She's like, for what? She said, just come. Well, she goes there, and all of a sudden there's helicopters and the SWAT team, and she's like, what's going on? What did I do? And they were like, oh, you did something bad. She's like, what? What are you talking about? I didn't rob a bank. I didn't kill anybody. What's going on? Well, they served her with this conservatorship that was going to be led by her father. Her father, who was unstable, an alcoholic, just a messed up person to be in charge of Britney Spears, the Britney Spears. What did her mother do? Which I would have never forgiven my mother if she did this. Britney turned to her mother. Her mother said nothing. Nothing. Sat there and said absolutely nothing. Her parents were back together at this point. So I think that Lynn just had to listen to her husband. Britney was devastated. She couldn't eat what she wanted. She couldn't drink what she wanted. She couldn't go anywhere by herself. She couldn't even get undressed by herself with Robin, this person they hired to watch over Britney. She would beg and beg and beg for her father or anyone to give her something like a hamburger, because all they were giving her was chicken and canned vegetables to eat. Every man that she wanted to see, they had to go through a history of his sexual history. It was embarrassing and humiliating. She couldn't do anything on her own. She couldn't have a phone. She couldn't have people over. She couldn't go shopping. Her circus tour made $130 million. That's insane. For a person like me, that's just a dream. Well, poor little Britney was given an allowance of $2,000 a week. She couldn't barely buy anything. And if she wanted to go somewhere, she had to have Robin with her. Her father also made her put an IUD in to make sure she wouldn't get pregnant. Everything was controlled, especially even the time she went to sleep. And one day, she walked up to her father, and she had this desk, and now it was her father's desk. And she had all these receipts for taxes in this bowl. She was organized. And she asked her father, "Where are my receipts?" He said, "Sit down right here." He said, "I'm going to tell you something. Now, I am Britney Spears, and I call the shots." She looked at him. She looked at her mother, which her mother said nothing. And she was just shocked. She could not believe this. She wanted to go on vacation with her boys for the whole month, Cancun or Maui, get a boat, go do this and that. They promised her. You know what they told her? "Nope, you got 3 weeks. And she said, "Well, that's not fair. Y'all told me all summer." "Nope, we changed our mind. You have 3 weeks to go on vacation." She was upset. And again, her mama did nothing when her father told her this. Also, one time she was supposed to see her 2 boys, and her father said, "No, the boys are going to come with me to Kentwood this weekend in Louisiana." She begged her mom, "Please, I want to see my boys." And her mom said, "No, it's your dad's choice." What? It's my dad's choice? No, those are my kids. Meantime, she's paying Kevin Federline $40,000 a month in child support. It just blows my mind how Britney had this conservatorship and they lied to her about it. They lied about so much stuff that she could have done, and she didn't think she could. They told Britney that she couldn't have a lawyer. She had to keep this court-appointed lawyer, which you're Britney Spears. They told her, nope, the conservatorship said she couldn't have her own lawyer. They also said that she couldn't get out of the conservatorship at all. That, another lie. She believed them because she was so scared, which I would too. I'd be like, okay, I don't know what to do. But the good thing is Britney met her future husband, Sam, in 2016, which he was great. He brought a smile to her face every time she heard his name. He treated her right. It was just a great, great relationship. But on June 22nd of 2021, she called 911 for abuse of the conservatorship on her father. And finally, on June 23rd of 2021, she addressed the court. She addressed the court and she was released from the 13-year conservatorship. Y'all, we were all excited, especially my brother. My brother's a huge Britney Spears fan. We had the shirts Free Britney. We almost went down there to pick it. You know, we were crazy. Everyone in the world was super excited that she was let go of this conservatorship, which was run by her father. It was horrible. Well, and while this was all going on, she was married to her husband, Sam, which was great. It was wonderful. While they were in Tahiti, she found out she was pregnant. but lost the baby. She was devastated. She thought this was going to be the baby that she had a second chance now. She can do what she wanted with her baby. 14 months after getting married, Britney and Sam divorced. Now, Britney was constantly going to treatment, and while she was in the conservatorship, and it was weird because it said she was addicted to energy supplements, which is weird. I never heard of that. But she called her little sister, Jamie Lynn Spears, asking her to help her. Her sister was like, don't worry about it. Don't fight it. Whatever. Her mother also was promoting her book that she wrote, talking about Britney's moments, bad moments a lot. How can you do that to your child? Well, I'm going to tell y'all this. My daughter and Jamie Lynn's daughter went to the same gymnastics school. When I tell you that is the most rude, she is just rude. She is the rudest person you will ever meet. Everything that came out of her mouth was rude. The complaining, the way she looked down on people, it was horrible. Now, her mother, Lynn Spears, I met her several times, even had conversations with her on the phone. We were friends. Very nice. She was very nice. She would take Jamie Lynn Spears' daughter to gymnastics sometimes, which was great. It was wonderful. Now, Britney is doing her thing to this day. She's on Instagram. She's making cute videos. She's dressing up. She's dancing. She's herself. She has friends. She does what she has to do, and she's wonderful. She's wonderful, and I'm so proud of her for just coming out of the box. Because you know what? That probably would have killed me. All of this probably would have killed me. If all of this was happening, I couldn't do anything. I couldn't even drive a car or eat food. She would ask people for food, like a cheeseburger or a hamburger, and they would say, because of your dad, no, we have strict rules, chicken and canned vegetables. And watching her constantly get dressed, people would watch her get dressed and undressed. Yeah, that's humiliating. They humiliated her. She has absolutely no relationship with her family. But just a couple of months ago, her mother, Lynn, made an effort, and they are trying to work through their relationship, which is a good thing because you always need your mom. But her dad, no, I don't blame her. I would never talk to him again. He should be in jail for all I care. I think he should be in jail for all what he did to Britney and all the money he stole and everything he took from her. Now, my final thought. Y'all know I always give y'all my final thought after the end of the video. I am very happy for Britney. I'm glad she's in the place that she needs to be. I'm upset that she doesn't see her kids as much. I'm upset that her marriage didn't work out because it seems like she really did love him. But she has her life back, which is the best thing ever. She can do what she wants to do. I mean, all the lies that she was told. I don't know, y'all. I don't know if I would ever speak to any of my family again. Never. I really don't think I could. I would be traumatized after all that happened, and that her mother knew this was going on and her mother didn't stop it. I'm sorry, as a mother, I would have stopped it. I'm not going to bow down to my husband. I'm not going to tell him, oh, whatever you say works. No, it's my child, and I'm going to step in. She is just amazing. I love to watch her Instagram videos, and I love that she is maybe going on tour again, and we don't know, but maybe. So let's just keep our fingers crossed. And I really hope that she builds an amazing relationship with her son, because there's nothing better than a relationship with your child. They are going to love you forever. You are going to love them forever. And everything is going to be fine when you're just balanced with your child. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I tried to give y'all the best of the book. And if y'all want to message me to talk more about the book, message me. And also, I hope y'all like, subscribe, comment, and make sure y'all press on that notification bell to never miss a video from this Cajun cutie, Anne Marie. I hope y'all have an amazing night. And until next time, I love y'all all. And thank y'all all for y'all support. And Team Britney here. Yes, I love Britney Spears. And Britney, if you're watching this video, my brother, Tommy, is in love with you. We're all in love with you. And I hope y'all tune in next Wednesday. Bye.